What's up, y'all? Welcome to How to Break Volume 1. I'm Mach3. This is lesson 2. In this lesson, we're going to take what we learned in the first one, and we're going to advance a little bit. We're going to add some footwork shuffles, and we're going to add a freeze. All right, here we go. We start with our basic top rock, and our drop is very similar, except there's a little extra thing added. So just for a quick recap, right leg first, we go boom, back, boom, right? So remember, that last one was, you don't go back, right? You hop on that right leg, right? You go hop and down. This time, last time you just go straight down. This time, as you're going down, this leg comes out and almost does like a hook. Watch what I mean. So you step, right? Boom, boom, shoop. See that half sweep? There's a half sweep as you're coming down. All right, be careful with that because you're coming down on only one leg is holding you, so you might drop pretty hard, right? So boom, back, shoop, right there. And you stop here, okay? So that's the drop. So now let's work on this footwork, and then we'll go back and we'll keep working on that drop so that it flows well. So, as I mentioned earlier, we're gonna start here. This is kind of like our home base, right, for our footwork, at least for now, at least for this video lesson. And let's start by putting our right leg out, right arm goes down. And you're right here. Right arm goes down, and left leg goes up. Boom. Right? So you kick. It's like a kick, and you come back. Watch what happened. I kicked, I came back with my legs, okay? Switch my legs first, then my arms, kick out again, bring it back. Switch your legs, switch your arms, kick out, bring it back. All right, so real quick, from the top, right? Right first, so boom, and kick. Bring it back, switch. So you see that switch is just, because you're here, you bring it back. One is out, one is in. So you switch them. So then the other one is out, you know what I mean? And then you switch your upper body. So legs go first, upper body goes second. So watch, kick, down, switch, switch sides. Kick, down, switch your legs, switch your body. All right? Just do it a couple times, real slow so you guys can keep up with me, and then we're gonna pick it up and go on the music, all right? So, from right here, right, out, boom. I want everybody to start with me right here. Ready? Here we go, and we're gonna kick this way. Here we go, and kick, down. Switch your legs. Remember, keep that right arm right there when you're doing this whole thing. Switching your legs, then you switch. Left arm is down. Kick, bring it back. Keep my arm right here. Switch legs, switch arms, right? So here we go. Kick, down, switch, switch, kick, down, switch your legs, switch your arms, kick, down, switch, boom, kick, down, switch, boom. Let me go a little slower now, all right? A little slower. Kick, down, switch your legs, switch your top. Kick, down, switch your legs, switch your arms, kick, down, switch your legs, switch your arms, kick, down, boom, back, boom, back, boom, back. All right, so from the CC, we're gonna wanna go into a freeze. And we're gonna do something a little similar to what we did before, except it's gonna be a little bit, there's some differences, all right? So before we get into any of that, before we even go from the combo to what the freeze is like, let's first start talking about what the freeze is like, this particular freeze. So you wanna put your elbow right here. You kinda wanna stab your stomach with your elbow, and your arm, this is gonna be the ground. So the arm is gonna be flat on the ground. So here's what I mean. So your arm is here, your hand is here, and you see how this, I'm leaning on it like this. So if you have trouble, you can start here, start right here, like literally on your knees, and just bring your body, keep your arm there and bring your body down and stab. And it should feel very, very strange. This is, if you've never done this before, it feels definitely strange. And you're gonna find where, for you, on your body, where you like to sit. Some people sit out here, some people sit here, some people do both, depending on the actual freeze that they're working on that day, right? So it really just all depends. There's no real right or wrong. It just depends on what's comfortable for you and what looks good. So you stab here and you hold yourself like this. So what we're gonna do for the first freeze, we're actually gonna just lift one of our legs up. But for right now, I want you guys to be able to just hold this, 2 legs and 2 arms down on the ground. And I want you to be able to take your left arm and move it around like this. You see how I'm holding it here, I'm holding it here. Now actually, my right arm, I feel like it's too twisted in one way, so I'm gonna actually adjust it and have it like this. And all of that is okay because you're just trying to find what works for you. You're just trying to find where your body sits here comfortably, okay? So that's something that's gonna take you some time to learn and to work on, all right? It's definitely something that you're not gonna get it in 5 minutes. So it takes some time, it takes some practice. You're gonna wanna pause this, rewind it, watch this over and over. Eventually you'll get it. It doesn't take too long if you're dedicated, right? So the actual freeze that we're gonna work on, what I want you to, your first goal for this freeze, actually your second goal, because your first goal, I just want you to be able to do this. Just want you to be able to do this right here. If you can do this, you're good. But really what I want you to do is, it might be a little bit easier. You're gonna put your head on the ground, right? So you're gonna have 2 arms, 2 legs for right now, and your head on the ground, okay? And you're gonna cross your legs. So you see my legs are like this? I'm gonna actually cross my legs and lift this one up. All right, and that makes me, when that leg came forward, I felt very uncomfortable here. It felt like my arm wanted to come back here instead and be more comfortable. And that is okay. I want you guys to really listen to your bodies. If your body is telling you you're gonna be more comfortable if you're back here, do it, okay? So, again, and actually, what I do after a while is you're not gonna wanna plant yourself forward because you know you're gonna have to turn. So you're gonna start planting yourself kind of more on the side anyway. And I want you to plant yourself down. You're gonna take your right leg out. Your right leg is gonna cross to the front, and your left leg is gonna be up and bent like this. Boom, that's gonna be your first basic freeze. So how do we get into that freeze from that CC? There's many ways, of course, right? But the way we're gonna do it today is we're gonna go from a CC, from that kick here, boom, right? So it's actually, instead of doing that kick, so we're gonna do this kick, right? Kick, down, switch your legs. Now, when you're here, when you're about to put your arms down to do the other CC, you actually are gonna go, you're gonna put your arms down, kind of similar to that last thing where we rotated around, except you put your arms down, and then right here, you're gonna start getting ready for that freeze. So you see what I'm saying? Right here, you're already going right here, right to the bottom, and you're gonna stab, and then you're gonna put your head down, and then the last thing is switch those legs. All right, once that head is down, because your head is gonna just give you another anchor point, you know what I mean? So, here we go. From here, you guys can just start from here, right? Left leg out, left arm down, and you're rotating, and for this, you can be flat-handed because you're about to do a freeze or something like that, so you can go flat, give yourself a little bit more control. And this one goes here, flat hand. Put yourself right down on your stomach, head down, switch your legs. All right? And go backwards. Try to work on that. Try to be able to do what I just did. I went into it, and I came right back out, right here. All right? So, one more time, right? From here, you go over, boom, bah. All right? Do me a favor, don't point your toes, okay? Do not point your toes. All right, so from here, right? You go over, boom, right? here, I'm trying to do it in all the angles for ya. From here, you go over, head down, switch. Boom.